Once upon a time on The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa was the show's ultimate sweetheart, kind, loyal, and full of light. Fans instantly adored her innocent charm and warm personality. But somewhere along the way that light started to flicker, and eventually it went dark. Today we're diving deep into Luna's heartbreaking fall from grace. How the sweetest girl on B&B became one of the saddest and most controversial figures in the show's recent history. Was Luna truly a victim of circumstance? Or did she make choices that sealed her own tragic fate? Let's break it all down. When Luna first arrived on The Bold and the Beautiful, she was portrayed as a breath of fresh air, the bright, genuine niece of Lee Finnegan, determined to make her own mark at Forrester Creations. Viewers loved her instantly. She was sweet without being naive, ambitious without being arrogant. Her passion for design and her kindness toward everyone, especially RJ Forrester, made her a character fans could root for. At first, Luna's relationship with RJ seemed like a beautiful modern fairy tale. Two young dreamers working side by side, sharing secrets, hopes, and maybe a little bit of destiny. But even in those early days there were hints of trouble. Lee's warnings, Poppy's mysterious past, and Luna's quiet insecurities all suggested that darkness was waiting just beyond the horizon. Then came that night, the moment that changed Luna's life forever. A night filled with confusion, heartbreak, and ultimately, a mistake that no one saw coming. After accidentally taking her mother's laced mints, Luna's judgment was completely clouded. She believed she was with RJ, but in reality she ended up with Zend. What was supposed to be a loving evening turned into a nightmare that ripped apart friendships, relationships, and Luna's entire sense of identity. Fans were torn. Was Luna to blame, or was she another victim in a chain of tragic misunderstandings? Some saw her as naive and careless. Others believed she deserved compassion, not condemnation. Either way, the damage was done. The aftermath of that night left Luna emotionally shattered. RJ's heartbreak was raw and real. Zend's guilt was heavy, and Poppy's involvement made everything worse. Instead of comfort, Luna found herself surrounded by judgment, from family, friends, and even fans. Her once perfect image began to crumble. She tried to explain, she tried to make amends, but RJ couldn't see past the betrayal. And when Zend's feelings started to complicate things further, Luna's entire world fell apart. This was when we truly saw the transformation. The girl who once smiled at everything now looked lost, broken, and hollow. Her sparkle was gone. And for the first time, viewers began to see Luna as a tragic figure rather than a heroine. After losing RJ, Luna began spiraling emotionally. Her confidence vanished and guilt consumed her every move. She withdrew from the people who cared about her, obsessed over trying to fix what couldn't be undone, and started making choices that only deepened her pain. Rumors in Los Angeles began swirling. Was Luna losing control? Some even suggested she was developing an unhealthy attachment to RJ, or perhaps slipping into the same chaotic patterns as her mother, Poppy. And then came the whispers about Luna's dark side. The sweet girl who once brought positivity into every room was now unpredictable, volatile, and haunted by her own actions. Even Taylor and Finn noticed the signs. Luna wasn't herself anymore. The weight of guilt, shame, and heartbreak had taken its toll. As of now, Luna's story sits at a crossroads. There are moments when she shows glimpses of her old self, kind-hearted, thoughtful, full of remorse. But there are also moments when she seems dangerously close to giving up. Could Luna find redemption? Possibly. But redemption on The Bold and the Beautiful always comes with a price. She may have to face more heartbreak, or even sacrifice something dear to her, before the slate can ever be wiped clean. And then there's the question of RJ and Zend. Could she truly move forward with either of them? Or is her future destined to be written alone? Whatever happens next, Luna's journey reminds us that sometimes, even the kindest souls can make devastating mistakes. And sometimes the sweetest characters fall the hardest. Fans have been divided, and passionately so. Some say Luna deserves forgiveness. Others think she's become the architect of her own downfall. On social media you'll find comments like, "Luna was the heart of the show, now she's just lost. I can't believe they destroyed her character like this. She needs therapy and time, not hate." The writers have done something bold. They took a perfect character and gave her flaws, pain, and moral complexity. Whether you love or hate it, Luna's story has undeniably reignited emotional investment in the bold and the beautiful. So where does Luna Nozawa go from here? Will she rise from her mistakes and reclaim her light? Or has her fall from grace marked the end of her innocence forever? One thing's for sure. The bold and the beautiful has turned Luna into one of the most fascinating and tragic characters in years. Her journey is far from over. And we'll be right here watching every twist, every tear, and every redemption arc along the way. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Luna's emotional journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another bold and beautiful breakdown. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Luna deserves a second chance, or is her story already beyond saving? Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful.